Hi all, it's Maureen here, Stitch Mac. It's Sunday the 30th of June. So it's just over a couple of months since I did my last video. As has been the case this year, this first 6 months of the year has been a bit rubbish really. We lost my father-in-law at the beginning in about March. And unfortunately lost my brother-in-law. That's my side of the family, my sister's husband. He passed away a few weeks ago. I also had to have my cat put down. So all in all, it's been a bit rubbish. And I've been a bit busy. We've had 3 trips down to Bath and surrounding over the years. The last one was just the beginning of June. It's one of those things though, out of negative and out of something negative has come something positive. The family, my husband's family and extended family has really come together since his dad passed and making an effort to keep in touch and meeting up. And we're going again down to Cornwall in September. So I'm looking forward to that. My sister-in-law, unfortunately, her husband passed. And so that was, it was unexpected. It wasn't a complete surprise, but unexpected at the time. So I've been helping her just kind of, she lives about an hour and a bit away from me, so I've been kind of doing bits and bobs with her. She doesn't have any children or that, so yeah, so been busy, kept busy. But we'll get on to nice stuff now though. Get on to nice stitchy stuff. So anyway, sorry, I'm drifting off. I don't know why I keep looking out the window. I just keep, I don't know, I think magically someone's going to appear. So I'm going to start. I have a finish, just the one. I've got one finish and I'm fully finished 3 different things. I've got 2 of them here. One I went and took up the stairs yesterday because I was like, I've been sitting looking at it for days and I was like, oh, I'll take that away. So I've done that. I just did a bit of a finishing frenzy. I was like, right, come on, get your ass into gear and actually do this. So excuse me. Oh God, I'm knackered. I've been up today. I got up this morning, I went for a wee run. It is a wee run. It was a very slow jog this morning. And then went up to, there's a dog rescue centre near myself, a half hour away from here. And my friend had told me about it. So I would love to get a dog with a cat pass. And now with a cat having going, would love to get a dog. But unfortunately my daughter is really allergic. So she'll have to move out. It's as simple as that. But no, so I've been up walking the dogs. So we took a couple of them out, and it's not, we don't take them massively far, but God, I'm knackered now, and it's Sunday night, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go to work in the morning. Crap. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Right, so I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna show you, first thing in my pile is my finish. Da-da-da. So this is for another trip that we've got coming up at the end of August. We're going to my friend's daughter's wedding down in Newcastle. So we've got that at the end of August. Then we'll go to Cornwall at the end of September. I've got nothing on, well, I've got nowhere to go in July. Which July I'm going to, I don't know. I'm sure I'll probably get something on. I don't know. Anyway. This is, I wanted this ready for August. And it did take me a little bit longer than I anticipated. It's quite a big piece. So some of you will probably recognise this. This is, I think it's Cottage Garden Samplings. I think this is called Songbirds. It was the first in the series. I've renamed them Lovebirds because I think they're little lovebirds. And I've changed it, obviously, to reflect the wedding date and initials. I hummed and hawed. I was going to just, because this is where it would normally say love, and there's a little love heart there. So I thought, well, will I do that? And I'll put it underneath. So I waited and contemplated what to do and looked at different alphabets and came up with that. And I'm quite pleased with that. I think it looks quite good. So now I just need to get a frame and we're good to go. Oh, and I also need to lose 3 stone so I can get into a dress by the end of August. Honest to God, it's like since the beginning of the year, oh yeah, I'm going to get a nice dress for this wedding. You know, it's August. Holy shit, it's like 6 weeks away. I'm like, okay. cute. And cute, so I've just kept eating it. To be fair, I've had a stressful year. Work's crap. Everything's crap. So that's my excuse in a second. Just gotta stop eating. Anyway, next thing up was a fully finished object. Now, absolutely no idea what this is, really. I stitched this, oh God, years ago. I mean, I stitched it years ago. I can't even remember why or what for. But it was one of those things that just sat there, and I was like, yeah, one of these days I'll do something with it. And that was like a couple of weeks ago. So I just got some backing fabric that I had, sewed it a bit crap round the side. I mean, I am a crap. Bear in mind, you know, these are for me and for me alone. And they look fine from a distance. Got some cotton wool balls. And it's a good one. And it sits in my little, I've got a nice little bowl that I got out at TK Maxx. If you have them, TK Maxx, very good for nice little kind of Turkish kind of glass bowls, like a £5. Sits in there. Looks quite nice. My other fully finished was this. Now, again, this was the thistles. It's a thistle, well, I initially was planning to do this as a biscornu because it was square and the pattern was square. Obviously, when I imagine if you did it over one, it would be fine. When I started it, I was like, oh my God, that's going to be massive. So I just persevered with it. Excuse me. And I saw, I can't remember, I did see like an image of it. Whereas I always think of it as this way. But then I saw it this way and I was like, oh, I like. I like it like that. So that's it. So it's just fabric on the back. And I made a little bit of cord. Found a little button. And I sewed it all up. And it hangs on my, I've had it hanging off of my lamp. Like in the living room. Because that's where my monthly ones go. But I don't have any for the beginning of the year. So it'll go on for all the months I don't have one. I've got one for July, so it'll be going up. So that was that. And then I had my little needle. Oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not needle point, it's, I have no idea. It's West End embroidery. It's like on the canvas. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, it's in my bedroom. So I'm now just, sorry, I'm really tired. I don't want to go to work anymore. I'm fed up with this whole working thing. It's really annoying. So anyway, especially when everybody else is away on their holidays. This is the thing. Our schools break up. Our schools broke up on Friday. So everybody's away on their holidays. Except for me. I'm feeling sorry for myself. Anyway, I'm just going to show you now what some of the whips I've worked on. I have no idea when I've did them or what. I kind of keep a kind of monthly, I have my little monthly kind of plans that I do. So I've just kind of kept to know ones I've worked on because otherwise I have no idea. So anyway, at some point in the last 2 months, I worked on my poppy panel. I'm just going to show you the chart because I don't have an actual picture of it. No, that is the actual picture of it. I don't have a colour picture of it. Poppies are red, okay? I love this. Right. So I did this. I think this was my something makes me think April. The full coverage Fanatics April stitch along thingy was garden. Something to find your garden. Poppies, flowers. So I managed to do, this is on 28 count, 1/1 full cross. So I kind of filled in, that's actually like filled in there. Jesus, it's hard going. But once I get, like I have another one of that to do there. And then once I'm done in, it's all colour as opposed to kind of very, very pale blue on white. Which is just an absolute hoot. Oh, and then, then there's like another bit panel there. But I do like this. It's one of those ones once I start stitching, I'm like, ooh, I just want to keep going. And that is by Whoopie Cat on Etsy. You just look up Whoopie Cat and she's got loads of different ones. That I want to do them all. So I want to do everything all the time. And stop working, so you see there's a theme there. Less work, more stitching. Now again, and then this is the one, I worked on this just the other week, day. This is my old world because it was an anniversary piece. I'm trying to work on an anniversary piece. It might not be on the exact day, but on that month, so that every single one of my works get worked on at least one day. And this really was, I think I just did 1 or 2 days on it. So I'd completed the top row. I started on the second row. I wonder if I can get the colour on here. Sorry, I'm going to blast up here and see if it'll... Oh yeah, that's not bad. So it is worked with a Threadworks colour. 11215. I don't know if that's the name. It has got like a name, but I just can't think of it. And it's like, let's see. So there's, oh yeah, that's not bad. Greys and burgundies and kind of browns in it. And again, that's stitched 1/1 on 1 to whatever count this is. 28 probably. I think it's 28. And it's massive. Let me see if I've got a picture. Oh, yeah. So, to put in perspective, I have done... I'll turn it up the right way. I'm thinking that doesn't look quite right. I've done this bit and I'm working on this bit. Look, it goes on forever. It's called Ye Old Band Sampler. And this is by House Crafter, who's on Etsy. And she's on Flosstube as well. And Instagram. And all those places. All the places. But she has this one and another one. Very similar. That, you know, would look lovely together. But let's, yeah. So, that's nice. Again, as soon as you get it out, just gonna go. Because it's quite a nice, easy stitch. Obviously, because it's one colour and... Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm just... It works and all. So... Sorry, I was talking. It was one colour and one repeat pattern. You know that way you think it, but you realise you've not said it out loud. Now, this was Full Coverage Fanatics. So this is... Maybe that was May to do in the garden. Yeah, maybe that was to do in the garden. Or maybe I've like totally lost May's one. But this was for June and it was something to do with summer. And I thought, well, what happens in June a lot? People get married. Any excuse to get this girl out. I love this. So I worked on this bit here. Again, this is stitched on 32 count 1/1 on a very nice beige thing. Oh my god, it's hardcore. I'm fortunate my eyesight's pretty good. Where have I gone? Oh, yeah. Close up, far away it's a bit rubbish, but close up I'm okay at the moment. So I'm doing all the little ones just now, but I can still see. So I managed to finish up. There was a tiny little bit, page 11, and I finished this page here. So I calculated I'm at 34% done. Yeah. It's gorgeous. This is Heaven and Earth. So it's Mini Captive Martyr Dalek. So I'll put that in there. Like so. That was May and June. Maybe that was April. That was April. What was May? Pass. Then the other, it's just another monthly one I started last year, so I'm just trying to work on it every month and do a little bit of the month each month. So just whenever I get a chance. So I did January, February, March last year. So this year I've done April, May. This year I'm working April, May, June. I got totally lost here. this bit. Oh my god. It was so, I spent about 3 days unpacking and putting it back in and unpacking it again. It was, I don't know, I just it all went horribly wrong. So yeah, I managed to do quite a bit in May. In June, not so much, because I spent quite a lot of time on mini caps because I was like, ah damn it, I'm gonna get this page finished. She's too pretty to put away. So that got there. And then what else I worked on? So I worked on full coverage piece. My big project, I probably said this again, I'll say it again, what I do is work on one full coverage piece that usually a month. I'm trying to work on one, my chatelaine, or what I'm going to classify now as a big ass project. So it's my chatelaine, which is sitting over there, I'll bring it over in a minute. And my monthly sal, one other, which was my lovebird. That was it. Yeah, that was my other, one of my others. It's not full coverage. But it's not small. I'm a small, but I haven't finished my small, so yeah, it's upstairs. So lovebirds. Hang on, I'm just gonna get my chatelaine. So, and I'm showing you the chart, but I don't care. So, I'm working on this. I've literally just finished this. I was watching the Grand Prix. So I've got, let's see if I've got the equivalent. So I've got this building here to fill in, and then another bit there. And then that is all 4 sides finished for this. I think I worked out this was pages 7, 8, and 9. Sorry, so, and then there's just one more bit to go above here, which I thought was only one tiny little bit, and then I've just looked at it again on something and it's quite big, and I'm panicking and running out of thread. So yeah, I've got another bit there, and then it's onto the border, and then it's onto the beading. So about another 5 years, but hey ho. So I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Tonight. Because then that's June. Because then July starts, and I'm doing 7 for 7. So 7 new starts for 7 July. So the girls, excuse me, on that we chat on Friday nights, had decided to do 6 for 6, and then had added on 7 for 7. I knew at the beginning of June I was away. No, it just wasn't going to be happening. So I thought, 7 for 7, that sounds like a great idea. So I found 7 suitable ones in my stash that had fabric and everything, because I was like, I'm not buying anything if I will find something to fit the fabric. And I think that's me just about out of fabric. I think I've got about 2 bits left or something like that. I was like, right, that's fine. I don't think I bought anything this year. I'm just not. I have so much stuff, and I'm just not. I'm like, I'm like, why do I want to buy something that's just going to sit there for the next however many years before I start it? So I've got 7 projects to do, and then from the 6th of July, I'm joining in the full coverage fanatics, the Tour de France stitch along. I was going to use a new start for that, because I have an unearthed Montmartre in spring Montmartre, and I was like, oh, perfect, Paris, Tour de France finishes in Paris. And then I looked and went, oh, okay, you're absolutely no chance. That the premise behind the Tour de France challenge is to stitch the same amount, stitch the kilometers. So for instance, on the opening day, or on average, it's maybe like 180. Some days they're doing 180 kilometers, so you do 180 stitches, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when I have an earth that's got a high convexity rate, And bearing in mind, I'm still at work full time for July. It's like, yeah, let's rein it in a bit here. That's not really going to work. Then I had a look through all my stuff, and I've got one full coverage piece of the Love Light thread. It's called Paradise, and I can use it. It's going to be, and I was using it for my monthly full coverage piece because it was to do with something by the sea. So this has got the sea in it, and I looked at it, and it's, even though it's 10 stitch, which means I'll have to do double the amount of stitches. I remember when I stitched on it previously, it's got lots of, not even blocks of colour, but lots of bits where there's 2 or 3 colours, a lot of blends, there's a lot of yellows. So it's like looking at that going, yeah, well, 400 stitches, like, yeah, that's realistic. I could do that. You can also have catch up days. So like I think it's on the 7th, on the second day, they've got like a time trial. So that's only like 28 kilometres. So I'm thinking, great, on the Saturday and Sunday, you can't start before it, but you can go ahead of yourself. Well, what I'll do is, like, if I can get ahead of myself, is obviously then I'll take a picture of 20 and then correspond it to the matching days. So and there's a couple of rest days. I think they have 2 rest days. It's 3 weeks into makes me it's 2 rest days. So there's a little bit of scope for catch up. And then next Saturday, which is the day it starts, I'm going to the Scottish Stitching Retreat. I'm just going as a day, I was going to say day passenger, I don't know where that was coming from, a day guest. I wasn't originally going to it at all. But fear of missing out, you know what I mean? It's like, I was like, okay, I can come for just this Saturday, which is quite good because it's literally an hour away from me. So I'm just going to get up nice and early on Saturday morning and bomb up the road and get it for breakfast, I think. Because I could guarantee there'll be somebody up, still up from the Friday night, or somebody up very early on the Saturday morning. And I'll just stay there till they basically kick me out and say, right, okay, your day is done. You really need to go home now. Please go away. So I should hopefully get that stitched up. I'll get about 10 stitches done. I need to at least get the Saturday stitching and the new start for that day. But the new start I'm starting on Monday is just like the card. It's a diamond anniversary card because I'm going to a diamond anniversary party on the Sunday. So they didn't want presents, so I thought, well, I'll do that wee card. And I should, in theory, get that done like on Monday. And that's the plan. So should have finished. So yeah, so my full coverage piece is going to be the Paradise by Love I Thread. The big ass project is going to be the chatelaine, obviously. My other is going to be, I think I'm moving on to Coffee Quaker because my plan is then it's like, so I finished one of my others, so now I'll start on another other. So on the list I like Coffee Quaker, and I think I'll just work on it every month until it's finished, or I get bored with it, whatever one comes first. I'm hoping I'll get finished because it's quite easy. It's another, it's not too bad. So I'm going to work on it. My smalls is still my September house, and then obviously the new starts. I have a lot to work on, and work for work up to 28th on my Tour de France. Yeah. But, oh God, sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm tired. Oh, my strawberry plant's falling over. I need to go and pick up. I need to do that. I didn't realise how tired I was. So that's my plan for July. And yeah, I'm going to try and fit all this stuff in. I'm going to have to see a couple of things on. We'll get on with it. I'm looking at this chatelaine. I must admit, I was chanting on and it's like, I do love my chanting, but it's now got to the point where I'm doing it. I could quite happily put it away and just, it's starting to really drag. I think because it's forced it, I'm like, I don't think I would, as much as I love them, that some of them are absolutely gorgeous, I don't think I could bring myself to do another one now. The repetitiveness is starting to wear, and the sheer freaking size of it. So when I looked at it, I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to finish this. So I'm kind of forcing myself to work on it every month so that I am making some kind of progress, because my problem with that is I tend to put it away and then it sits away for months. I always find some excuse not to get it out. So I'm kind of trying to pencil it into the diary so that it's like, right, do a couple of days on it. Get this. God, the thing is, it's like, I never want to get framed. I never want to see the freaking thing again. I'd have to put it away for about 5 years and then bring it back and go, oh my god, I love it. But no, I do like it. It's just starting to. I've got so many little things. Never mind. Right. Anyway, I think I've done enough waffling, so I'm gonna go. I think I should go to my bed, but unfortunately I can't get away up. Go and pick up children from work and husbands from work. That usual stuff. Anyway, folks, so it's been a blast. Hopefully I might see some of you next Saturday. If not, I'll see you again in sometime. No commitment. Hopefully sooner than later. Anyway, cheery bye for now.